This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new look lineups in football. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. They've got some things to work out here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. And so after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Snyder. The pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A pass rush gets home.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Miami, 10. Ohio State, 0.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but He also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
It's a quarterback keeper. Has the first down and more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground with the draw play. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Wilson. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return, but the pick right side of scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff to the right side. Running with purpose.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Using his legs. It's Rogers. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Here's the 2nd down play.
Here we go.
They'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long.
At the 30. Now, 4th down.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
down play here. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows some accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The Canes churn out another first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Swarm with a pass rush is sacked. The Canes looking to run some tempo here. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Snyder. Quick throw to the left side. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. Now it's second down here. Back's got it again. Powers through the tackle. Solid run. Tackle with the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. But he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, here we go.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking for some space. It's Rogers. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Over the middle, it's Adams. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the 1st down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's the return. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Snyder. Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Gets the first and still running. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. It's a shotgun run call. Finds room at the 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Big throw. That's an RPO on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
This is the 6th play on the drive.
Military's done. Military's done.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. It's another broken tackle. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on 3rd and short. The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Handoff on a single back formation. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd and goal for the offense.
Set, ready.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Let's go.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So forget the tying field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive call. Scanning the field. It's Snyder. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Moore. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Dropping back. It's Snyder. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money. and he just drops it.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. To throw, it's Snyder. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 46. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. The receiver makes the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Pass caught, second down now. He hands it off from the gun. Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Snyder. This time it's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Nice grab. It's Hill. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Snyder. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal upcoming. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Now the try for 2. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Using his legs here. Past the 25. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. Handing off on the draw play. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass tipped in the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Incomplete for a third straight play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They'll kick it away here. This one will be fair caught. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Snyder. This time a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. A gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Gives it to the back. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He can go. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. Look, give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players in the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. They'll run it to the right side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The pass rush closing in, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab down the middle. It's Adams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
Ohio State 34, Miami 20.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here we go.
Grinding away on the ground. He's down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Ready.
Movement here from the tight end. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Gets into space at the 50. Refusing to be stopped in this play. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Ohio State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's the inside handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To the air, it's Wilson. Screen to the wide receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit, recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Hurricanes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the quarterback just takes a knee.